Hi, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a cockatrice. So this is a model I designed a couple days ago. It looks like this. And I would say it's about a low intermediate level. I'm going to be using 15cm paper, but I'd recommend starting off 20 by 20 at least. This makes it easier. And this is the color side. This is going to be the white side, even if it's not white. So, to start off with, white side up. Fold side to side. If you'll excuse me, I shall get some more light. Fold side to side, making sure it's exact. Like this. Unfold. Other side, fold side to side. Make sure to line up the edges. Now, this side, fold the corner into the center like this, lining up the center line. Turn over. Fold corner to center line. Now, look at the bottom of the model. You can see how you have one flap here, and one in the middle with a pocket. Open the pocket and pull on the middle where the creases are. This, if you pull, will collapse it down into a preliminary base. Now, taking care for which direction, so use the one where the edges are open, fold this edge to the center line. Same with this edge, fold to the center line. Unfold. Now petal fold this, so we want to pull this up and reverse fold this crease so that we push this bit inside here. Same on the other side, reverse fold this crease at the top to push it into there. Make sure the folds are neat and then fold up. And you should have this. Turn the model over. Now, taking care that you're using the closed edge, so the top edge here, fold that to the middle. Unfold, do the same with the other side. And unfold. Now, back to this side. We want to squash fold it over. So, take the middle line, valley fold only the top layer on the middle line, like this, and now press down, using the creases you've already made. flatten out neatly, and you should have this. See, this flap remains untouched, so we have this. Now, fold this line, this flap here for this line, to the center. Now, we want to petal fold this inside, but instead of using this line as a guide, on this side we want to go towards the center. So, let me show you. For the back layer, we want to just fold it in using the crease it made. For the front layer, we want to roll the paper until that corner lines up with the center, and crease it where it lines up. So it looks like this. Squash flat. Okay, I'll do it again on the other side. So we fold this back over, then we squash fold the other side. So again, open the flap, make a valley fold along the middle line, and then squash the top down. Now, on the last time we did it on the left side, but now we want to do it on the right side. So fold this flap to the center. Unfold, and now we want to do the same petal fold again. So bottom layer, fold in as usual along the crease. Top layer, don't leave it like this. Roll the paper until it meets, you can see that meets the center line. Okay, try to make that as exact as possible, and squash down and flatten. Fold this back over. So now you have this. The model should look like this, and on this side it should look like this. Now, we want to turn over to the other side, orient it like this, and we want to fold this line to the center. No, very slowly, I'll show you. Fold this line to the center using this flap and that flap. Should both go to the center. And if I just start creasing it, you'll see this bit doesn't lie flat. So what we want to do is continue creasing it. Let's ignore about that flap for now, we'll flatten it later. And now we want to push this as far as it can go. And here we want to push this flat. So flat with no crease. So the new crease will be formed around here. Now, fold back on this line. So on this side it looks the same as before. On that side it looks the same as before, but if we open the flap, you'll see this bit is done. Do the same on the other side. So we'll orient it like this. Fold this line to that line. Like this, and then line it up with the center line. Okay, just crease those two layers, and then for this side we want to push it flat and force the new crease to be made around there. Okay, and now we close. And your model should look like this, and this on the other side. Now you can see those two aren't the same, that's okay. And now we want to turn the model over. So we want to fold this flap as far as it will go. So using this crease line. So if we fold as far as it will go, like this. And now we want to fold a tip down. Now, there is no reference point, but try to get it roughly. Try to imagine a line from that point to that point, and fold it roughly fold the crease roughly at that line. Once you have that, you want to fold these two flaps over slightly like this, making sure that they line up with the wing, with the crease on the wing. So that has to line up. There, you can see here is the one we folded over, and here is the crease of the wing. And then we want to fold it all the way in, leaving the top smaller isosceles triangle intact. Do the same on the other side. So we have this. Okay. Now we're interested in this big isosceles triangle part of the model and we want to pleat it. So valley fold it over and then make another valley fold back around there. It doesn't have to be too exact. About, let's say, 1/2 centimeter will do. And try to make it straight. Perhaps even a bit less than 1/2 centimeter. It doesn't matter too much. Like this. So you have a pleat. Once we have a pleat, we want to swivel fold. So the swivel fold is perhaps a little tricky. So we want to take this edge and fold it to the middle. But let's pull this out of the way so that will make it naturally want to go towards that line. So line it up like this. So that's lined up. And then on this side, try to flatten it down like this. So that you have a triangle here, and then this carry the crease all the way to the tip of the tail. So be very precise because you want a sharp tail. And all the way to the end. So the tail should end at the tip. And you have this. Crease everything well. Repeat on the other side. So pull this and fold such that this line reaches that horizontal line there. But just on that layer. Now, once you get to that point once that crease reaches the edge, we want to valley fold it over and flatten it. And that will fold this layer, and we want to fold it all the way to the tip of the tail. So it may be a little fiddly, but I'm sure you can do it. And your model should look like this. Now, once you have that, you want to turn the swivel folds inside out. So unfold and reverse fold the paper across. So just follow the same crease, but mountain fold instead of valley fold. And if you keep doing that, that should automatically force this triangle to be pushed inside, like this. And on this side, it will look like that. Now, do the same on the other side. So open it and mountain fold where this long valley used to be, and it should automatically force this to want to fold in. Okay. Once you have that, fold the whole model in half, making sure not to have any messy bits underneath. or at the tail. And there we go. Your model should look like this. Fold the wings up on the creases you've already made. On this side and on this side. And it should look like this. So once you have this thing for the head flap, so we're only worried about here, ignore the rest of this, oriented like this, and you want to make a fold roughly vertical. So just valley fold it. So this is where the neck will be. So whatever angle you want from this point will do. And then you want to outside reverse fold it. So open it up and just on the back, I'm pushing here and just push this point out. And if when you close, it should automatically go back like this. Now for the head, you want to valley fold again forwards here, roughly around there. So adjust it how you want for what angle you want the head to be at. And once you've done this, outside reverse fold again. So again, I'm going to open here, I'm going to push, and I'm going to close. And then you have this. Once you have that, we want to do the beak. So this is going to be a pleat. So first of all, fold, just valley fold the model back like this. Fold it forwards again to make a regular pleat like this. So you can see how on the other side we have like a beak. Now we want to do two inside reverse folds, or yes, two inside reverse folds. So open the bottom using the crease you already made, fold this bit in, and then fold this bit out along the second set of creases that you've made. And there is the beak. Now finally, for the head, we want to fold this bit and fold it in and do the same on the other side. So here, just mount and fold it roughly around here. It doesn't need to be exact, just so we thin the neck. On the other side, do it at the same level. So it has to be even. And there is your thin neck. Now for the tail. The tail we want to pleat twice. So for now you can close the wings. And then we want to fold the tail right around there. And then fold it back to create a regular pleat. And angle it up a bit. Okay, kind of like this. Now do the same thing again. So fold the tail, back, valley fold, and then valley fold again. The other way to create just two regular pleats, and you can see on the other side, this is what we're aiming for on both sides. So once you've got those creases nice and hard, unfold, open the bottom of the model, and so reverse fold and reverse fold 4 times in this case. So in, it's better if I do it on this side. So we get in, and then on these 2 creases out, on these 2 creases in, and on these 2 creases out, and close the model like this. Now if the tail's still looking straight, you just hold this side, and pull a bit to angle it, pull a bit to angle it. Be careful not to rip the paper, but you can use a little bit of force. And finally fold the wings back. Okay, now for the wings. From this line, this tip, to that tip, we want to fold this down, valley fold it. Crease and unfold, and then we want to fold it inside here. So just push it in and flatten the model. So we have a nice line. Same on the other side. Fold down from this point to that point. Valley fold. Crease, unfold, and mountain fold inside. Now, the wings. Fold using this line as your reference. Valley fold down. Now, take valley fold this line to that line. So we divide it in half. Like so. Now unfold, and we want to divide it into quarters. So mountain fold here and here. So let's close it again and fold this line up to the top. And then fold the whole wing down. I want to fold this line to the top. Okay, and you've opened it and it will look like this. Now repeat this on that side. So fold down, up, fold this line to that line. And then keep that folded, fold this line to that line. Make sure to keep this tip sharp. Finally, fold the whole thing down and fold this line to that line. Okay. Finally, the feet. See in here, use this pocket, not that one, this one. And inside reverse fold the feet so you get some flat feet. So we just push it inside, just one move, and you can see how it looks like that now. This is also a shaping step, so it's optional, and if you want, and there is no reference point for this, but do the same for this one as you do for this one, so it is even and stands evenly. So we have this, and now open the wings, shape it, and there is your finished cockatrice.